Welcome back to the I Feel Good Morning Show right here on Blaze It Up Radio. Now we're going to get into a segment that we normally call the Top of the Morning Report, but today we're calling this a decent segment. Now, we're about to talk about how a regular dude became the decent man. So, I want to slow this down, and I really want to study something because this is bigger than just one artist. This is about positioning. About a year ago, a record called City of Demons by Bethel started moving heavy online. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm a decent man from the City of Demons. Ninjas be scheming. Niggas be shooting. Senseless violence. So many reasons. Mental health reasons. Financial reasons. But to be real, I still love this city. But I love this city. Whoa. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So, and that line that stuck with everybody, it wasn't flashy. It wasn't super lyrical. It wasn't just some punchline breakdown. It was real simple. I'm a decent man from the City of Demons. That's it. That's it. Two regular words that nobody tries to brand themselves with. I'm talking about decent man. That's it. Not king, not savage, not the chosen one, not unstoppable. Decent. And that contrast, a decent man inside a chaotic city, it painted a picture immediately. You didn't need a whole album to understand the concept. You got it in one sentence. I'm a decent man from the City of Demons. Now here's what's interesting. Most artists will drop a record, and if one line starts buzzing, they treat it like momentum. But see, Kyle, what made him different is he treated it like a foundation. He pulled that line out of the song and then he built around it. He didn't just say it once in the studio, dropped it and moved on. He started showing up on social media consistently, saying, decent man here, decent man walking here, decent man talking here. It wasn't overproduced, no crazy edits, no cap cut effects, no big cinematic rollout. Most of the time, it's just regular NYC energy. Hoodie on, or that gray button-up shirt he normally wear. Walking outside, rapping the song, City of Demons. But that was the key. Same phrase, same tone, same identity. Over and over and over. And everybody that knows what I'm talking, I'm always like consistency. Fast forward, damn near a year later, he's still posting those walking clips to the chorus of City of Demons. Still, I promise you, today, he probably got a new one out right now. Matter of fact, it's 10:40 in the morning. It's too early. He probably don't got one right this second. But I bet you any amount of bread. I'm gonna go to their page and I bet he posted maybe let me see. Let's see. I'm going to IG right now. Let's go to Kyle Bethel right now. Where are you, sir? Bam. Look, I'm a decent man from the City of Demons. All right, here we go. Kyle Bethel. Bam. All right. This is 17 hours ago. Hold on, let me. Bam. 17 hours ago.
Niggas be scheming, niggas be shooting. Senseless violence, really so many reasons. Mental health reasons, financial reasons. To be real,
Shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. Whoa. That's it. That was 17 hours ago. 792 likes. over 100 comments, 37 shares. It's just over and over. And hold up, get back to my music. Where are we? Let's go. So you get the point. The comment sections are still alive. No organic comments. They're still engaged, still organically supporting them. People quoting the line back to them. But that don't happen when something is random. That happens when repetition meets clarity. You see what I'm saying? When repetition meets clarity. Now let's talk about the momentum, because it didn't just go viral and disappear. Like a lot of things we know will go viral and then disappear. He started stacking real world wins. He rapped on the Radar. Everybody know the On the Radar platform, which is a respected platform in hip hop culture. He did multiple podcast interviews. He continued building the narrative through follow-up music like City of Demons Part 2, projects like That Real 2, and even though he stuck with those things, still, he stayed true to I'm a decent man from the City of Demons. And then something interesting started to happen. There was a Brooklyn restaurant. It's called Burgerlust. They created something called the Decent Burger in collaboration with him. Now pause there. When your phrase makes it into a restaurant menu, come on, man. That means the identity translated offline. It was the consistency. That means people in real life recognize it enough for a business to attach to it. That's not just internet chatter, bro. That's imprint. That's imprint because of the consistency. Now let me say something else too. I had the honor that Kyle allowed me to play City of Demons on Blaze It Up Radio. You can go request City of Demons right now on Blaze It Up Radio. But here's the bigger lesson, isn't it? It's not that, he was on Blaze It Up Radio and it took him to heights. He been popping before he got on Blaze It Up Radio. But what I'm saying is when something becomes culturally recognizable, platforms want it. Platforms will agree to play it. Not because he begged for it, not because he spammed emails, but because audience already understand it. That's leverage. When you get to a point to where the audience understands what you have, that gives you leverage and people want to be a part of it. So when a phrase becomes shorthand for who you are, you don't got to explain yourself every time you enter a room. You feel me? And this is where I want artists to really listen. Because see, Kyle didn't try and out-rap everybody. He didn't try to out-style everybody. He didn't try to rebrand every single month. He chose one idea, one identity. And he stayed in it long enough for people to associate it with him permanently. This is the decent man. When he go work out at the gym, this is a decent workout. So simple. When you say decent man, people think Kyle immediately. That is mental ownership. That is positioning. I'm teaching y'all something here, man. Check out peep the gems, ladies and gentlemen. And there's something subtle that matters too. His visual presence matches the message. Regular fits, grounded tone, relatable topics. You don't feel like he playing into some character. You feel like the character is an extension of him. You feel me? That alignment, it just builds trust with the audience. Subconsciously, it builds trust. When branding and behavior match, people relax. It ain't like you're trying to pull a fast one on them. When branding and behavior clash, people scroll. When it don't make no sense to them, they scroll. So, a decent man. A lyric became a phrase became a catchphrase. The catchphrase became the persona. The persona became real world influence, and it didn't happen because he tried to be the loudest in the room. It happened because he was consistent enough for people to remember him without effort. Masterclass. Give a big shout out to the homie Kyle Bethel. And just to keep things flowing and keep things moving, we might as well play the joint. So right here on the I Feel Good Morning Show, this is Decent Man from the City of Demons. This is Kyle Bethel. Let's get it poppin'.
They call LA the city of angels. What that make and why? The city of demons. Love it, but it's type demonic. I'm a decent man from the city of demons. Be scheming, be shooting, senseless violence. Really so many reasons. Mental health reasons, financial reasons. To be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. Whoa, to be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. Everyone on demon time, I wanna rhyme. Everyone cold like winter time. Need cold flows for the finish line. I wanna win with my lines. Can be a winner, I see it for me. Survive New York's hell heat. Sweet chick throws A's for hot days. Hot toddy when it gets chilly. And these demons gotta chill. If you're gonna 14, I'm iPod Rob, no biggie. No one uses them past 2020. And I'm alive to rap it years later. Get to pursue my purpose. Cause I'm from the city of skyscrapers. But I've yet to scrape the surface. Yet to scrape, gotta pursue my purpose. Yet to scrape the surface. I'm a decent man from the city of demons. Be scheming, be shooting, senseless violence. Really so many reasons. Mental health reasons, financial reasons. To be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. Whoa, to be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. While surrounded by demons, feel amazing like Spider-Man. Feel the world's in my wingspan. Feel I'm blessed with my big plans. Cause no pain for mom giving birth. Special, y'all don't know your worth. Don't hurt me cause of my words. Mad at a nerd at parties awkward. Now shooting for the stars, God hope. Aiming for the moon, R.I.P. Pop Smoke. So blessed to see the next sunrise. But when I see the news, Upper West Side, a preschooler almost met their demise by bullet. Believe an angel kept them alive. Still believe these streets sing gospel, but easy to forget. So hostile, so hostile. I'm a decent man from the city of demons. Be scheming, be shooting, senseless violence. Really so many reasons. Mental health reasons, financial reasons. To be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city. Whoa, to be real, shouldn't love this city, but I love this city.
Yo, Kyle Bethel, City of Demons. Y'all heard it for yourself. I'm sure everybody has heard the song. Now, let's talk about the uncomfortable part of this. This is what I want to get into today. Because why did this work for him, but not for the artist who is more talented, better looking, more stylish, better dancer, higher production quality, spending thousands on ads? Why does he have awareness and influence while a lot of gifted artists only have awareness? Why is that? Let's talk about it.
Because some of y'all are fire, but forgettable. I'm not even being disrespectful. Well, maybe a little, but for real, you are talented, but you just blurry.
Samantha, the voice of the GPS, ladies and gentlemen. But that's the first difference. Most talented artists optimize for impressions, to be impressive. Kyle optimizes for clear, if that makes sense. You can impress someone today and they forget you tomorrow, but clarity, it sticks. If I say decent man, you already know who I'm talking about, and that right there is identity.
Meanwhile, some of y'all got six-pack abs, designer fits, 4K music videos, drone shots, backup dancers, and if I close the app, I cannot describe you without scrolling. That's a problem. You built aesthetics. He built association.
Yeah, And the second difference, a lot of talented artists focus on performance. Kyle focused on persona. Performance makes people clap. Yeah, good job. But persona makes people connect. You can admire somebody's skill and still not feel attached to them. But when someone consistently shows up as the same archetype, people start rooting for them. It's really just the way that works.
And sorry to cut you off, you black tar baby, but let's address something else. Some of y'all are chasing range before you've built recognition. 1 week drill, next week R&B, next week Afrobeat, next week motivational TED Talk. Pick a personality. The audience tired. If you are going to wear multiple hats, they have to work together in harmony. The person stays the same while the hat changes. You shape-shifting Marvel comic looking head boys aren't supposed to change who you are as well.
And there's nothing wrong with versatility. Let me just say that. There's nothing wrong with versatility, but versatility without foundation creates confusion. Kyle stayed in one world. Same phrase, same tension. Grounded guy napped the chaos. Decent man from the city of demons. Real simple to understand. Repetition built familiarity. And trust turns viewers into supporters. And that's just real. So he just made sure that it stayed familiar to y'all. And y'all got used to it. And subconsciously, it wasn't like, oh, you beating me over the head with the same thing. It resonated. It related, which is why it stayed popular.
Quit sugarcoating it. Y'all allergic to repetition. You think repeating yourself is corny. He repeated that walk for a year. Y'all clowned him and called him a one-trick pony. Well, guess what? The joke's on you. Because while your comment section is plain Jane, his comment's still active, still organic. You posted one snippet twice and said, they probably tired of this. No, you tired of it. They just met you. And if Blaze didn't make it clear before, your God-given gift isn't for you. It's for others.
Yes, it is for others. The gift that God gave you, it ain't for you. It's for you to share to others. And the third difference, ads. Ads amplify clarity, but they don't create it. You can spend $5,000 pushing a record, but if nobody can explain who you are in one sentence, you just paid to confuse people more. Really? See, Kyle created language fans can repeat. Decent man. That's portable identity, bro. And let's stop acting like being better looking guarantees influence, because it don't. Pretty gets attention, but clear gets loyalty. See, some of y'all look incredible, but there's no emotional anchor. You feel me? There's no identity. You know what I'm saying? The aesthetic is there, but the identity ain't there. And the fourth difference, believability. See, his visual presence matches his message. You know, the hoodie or the button-up shirt, regular, NYC energy, calm tone. You know what I'm saying? It feels aligned with who he is, what he's talking about. When branding and behavior matches, people relax. When they don't, people scroll. Authenticity isn't about being raw. It's about being consistent. There's that word again, consistent. It's about being consistent.
And here's the brutal part. Some of y'all look like a rebrand every 3 months. New persona, new vibe, new bio. The audience don't know who they supporting. He gave them something stable.
Yes. Like, it kills me when I look and the whole IG is erased and it's a whole new, like, stop it. Like, let's define this clearly. Awareness is when people recognize you. Influence is when people can describe you. Awareness gets views. Influence gets bookings. Awareness gets comments. Influence gets burger collaborations, like the decent burger at Burgerlust. That's real world adoption. If I can't explain you in one sentence, I can't defend you in a group chat. If I can't defend you, I ain't buying no tickets. And that's the whole thing. See, Kyle didn't win because he was the most technical rapper in the world. He won because he was the clearest. He anchored himself to an idea and stayed there long enough for the audience to claim it. And a lot of talented artists are chasing for that applause. He chased association. And association compounds. That's the truth of it. That's the real of it. So
Stop trying to blow everybody away every post. Start trying to stick. Because if your whole brand disappears when the filter, budget, and ad spend disappear, you never had influence. You had exposure.
exactly. So here's the real question. Are you building applause or are you building identity? Because the identity travels with you. And that's what creates my favorite L word. Shout out to Mr. Cooper. Leverage. That creates leverage. So big shout out to the homie Kyle Bethel. Big shout out to the grind. Big shout out to your consistency. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a decent segment. I hope y'all paid attention to the gems, and I hope you guys took all of it serious, because this is what we've been saying for the last 5 years. Brick by brick and consistency. Simple as that. So big shout out again to the homie Kyle Bethel. You can follow him on IG, obviously, at Kyle Bethel _.